Every demon Sun Wukong ever fought, explained in 12 minutes. Journey to the West isn't just Chinese literature's greatest adventure story, it's a monster manual spanning 800 miles of demon kingdoms, where every creature wanted to devour a monk named Tang Sanzang. His flesh supposedly granted immortality, making him the ultimate prize. Standing between these monsters and their meal was Sun Wukong, the Monkey King, who would face over 50 major demons during the pilgrimage to India. Let's break down every significant battle, early conflicts, and the Black Wind Demon. Before joining the pilgrimage, Wukong reclaimed his water curtain cave from the Demon King of Confusion, a massive warrior who'd enslaved his monkey subjects. Shortly after joining Tang Sanzang, the pilgrims faced their first real challenge at Double Forked Ridge, where 3 demons devoured the monks' initial escorts. The Black Wind Demon established a pattern that would repeat throughout the journey. This black bear spirit stole Tang Sanzang's precious cassock, not to eat the monk, but because he coveted beautiful things. His combat skills matched Wukong's, allowing him to evade capture through quick transformations. Only when Guanyin Bodhisattva intervened was he subdued and appointed as a mountain guardian. Many powerful demons would turn out to be celestial beings in disguise, testing the pilgrims' resolve. The Yellow Wind Demon and White Bone Spirit. At Yellow Wind Ridge, the pilgrims encountered a demon with terrifying power. The Yellow Wind Demon possessed the true wind of Samadhi, a mystical hurricane that could tear across universes. When his wind attack nearly destroyed Wukong, the Monkey King needed help from Lingji Bodhisattva, who revealed the demon was actually a yellow marten spirit from Vulture Peak. But no demon is more famous than Bai Gu Jing, the White Bone Spirit. This skeleton demoness mastered psychological warfare. She appeared 3 times in different disguises: a young village girl offering food, then as the girl's elderly mother, and finally as the father searching for his family. Each time, Wukong's fiery golden eyes saw through the deception and struck her down, but she left convincing corpses behind. Tang Sanzang, believing his disciple was murdering innocent people, banished Wukong after the 3rd apparent killing. This demon proved that the most dangerous adversaries aren't always the physically strongest, but those who can manipulate perceptions and destroy trust. The Yellow Robe Demon. With Wukong gone, the Yellow Robe Demon at Bull Mountain nearly destroyed the pilgrimage. This demon was actually the Wood Wolf of Legs, one of the 28 mansions of heaven, who'd descended for a forbidden romance. He captured Tang Sanzang, transformed him into a tiger, and infiltrated a kingdom by disguising himself. Neither Zhu Baji nor Sha Wujing could defeat him. Only when Zhu Baji begged Wukong to return did the Monkey King expose the demon's celestial identity, forcing heaven to retrieve their wayward star, the Golden and Silver-Horned Kings. These demon brothers represented one of the most dangerous encounters. Based in Lotus Cave, they possessed 5 magical treasures stolen from Taishang Lao Jun: the purple gold red gourd, the sweat jade flask, the golden cloth rope, the 7 stars sword, and a palm leaf fan. The gourd could trap anyone who answered to their name, dissolving them into liquid. The rope could bind even Wukong. These demons pinned Wukong under 3 mountains using combined magic. The battle became a game of deception, with Wukong using elaborate disguises to steal each treasure. He impersonated a Taoist priest, transformed into their adoptive mother, the 9-tailed vixen, and pretended to be the demons themselves. Eventually, he trapped both in their own gourd, only to discover they were actually Lao Jun's furnace attendants sent to test the pilgrims. Red Boy and the Bull Demon King family. The Bull Demon King's family saga represents the most personal conflict in Wukong's journey. It began with Red Boy, a child demon who controlled true Samadhi fire, flames that couldn't be extinguished by water. Red Boy disguised himself as a child tied to a tree, and despite Wukong's warnings, Tang Sanzang insisted on rescuing him, allowing the demon to abduct the monk. The Samadhi fire burned so intensely that even Wukong's steel-hard body couldn't withstand it. He sought help from the Dragon Kings, but their reign only intensified the flames. Only Guanyin Bodhisattva could extinguish the fire and subdue Red Boy, making him her attendant. This created a blood feud that exploded when the pilgrims reached the Flaming Mountains, 800 miles of burning wasteland. The only way through required borrowing Princess Ironfan's magical banana leaf fan. But Princess Ironfan was Red Boy's mother, and she held Wukong responsible for her son's fate. Her fan could blow a person 84,000 miles with a single wave, sending Wukong flying 50,000 miles before a bodhisattva gave him a magical anchor pin. The conflict escalated when the Bull Demon King, Wukong's former sworn brother from the Brotherhood of Demon Kings, became involved. Once allies, the Bull Demon King now lived with a concubine, having abandoned Princess Ironfan. Their battle shook the heavens. The Bull Demon transformed into a giant white bull 10,000 feet long. Wukong grew to 100,000 feet in height. Their battle cracked mountains and terrified the heavenly court. Only when the Jade Emperor sent Prince Neja, the four heavenly kings, and other celestial forces did Princess Ironfan surrender the fan to save her husband's life. The Six-Eared Macaque. After another conflict with Tang Sanzang, a threat emerged that challenged Wukong's very identity. The Six-Eared Macaque was a spiritual primate equal to Wukong in every way. He could perform all 72 transformations, fly on clouds, and wield a magic staff identical to Wukong's. The macaque's plan was audacious. He impersonated Wukong, knocked Tang Sanzang unconscious, stole the pilgrimage documents, and assembled a fake pilgrimage team. His goal was to claim the scriptures and achieve Buddhahood in Wukong's place. The real and fake Wukong fought so perfectly matched that no one could tell them apart. They battled before Guanyin, who couldn't distinguish them. They fought before the Jade Emperor, whose advisors couldn't identify the real Monkey King. Even in the underworld, the judges couldn't tell them apart. Only the Buddha himself revealed the truth, explaining the Six-Eared Macaque was one of the four spiritual primates of the world. When exposed, the macaque tried to flee, but Buddha trapped him and Wukong struck him dead. This battle represented Wukong conquering his own shadow, his darker impulses toward chaos and selfishness. The Spider Sisters and Scorpion Demoness. At Silk Ridge, the pilgrims encountered 7 spider demonesses who possessed the ability to shoot silk webbing from their navels. When Tang Sanzang stumbled into their lair, they captured him immediately. The sisters fled to seek help from their brother, the 100-eyed Demon Lord, a giant centipede spirit with 1,000 golden eyes that emitted blinding light. This centipede proved nearly impossible for Wukong to defeat until Pralambra Bodhisattva decided to assist by sending her son, the Sun Rooster of the 18th constellation, to confront the enemy, as the rooster's crowing was the centipede's natural weakness. Shortly after, the Scorpion Demoness struck. This demon had once infiltrated Thunder Monastery and stung the Buddha himself on his left middle finger. Her most dangerous weapon was her venomous tail, the horse-felling poison stake. When she stung Wukong on the head, the agony forced him to retreat. Again, the Sun Rooster's crow killed her instantly, as roosters are the natural predator of scorpions. The Lion Camel Kingdom. Perhaps the most terrifying sequence occurred at Lion Camel Ridge, a 400-mile stretch paved with bones. 3 demon kings ruled together, commanding 47,000 lesser demons. They had eaten every human in surrounding kingdoms for 500 years. The yellow-tusked white elephant, the azure lion, and the golden-winged great peng seemed unstoppable. But the golden-winged peng was on another level entirely. Born from the same primal phoenix as the Buddha's mother, he was the Buddha's uncle by adoption. His wings spanned 90,000 miles. One flap could carry him 108,000 miles. He could swallow entire armies in a single gulp. The 3 demon kings worked in perfect coordination, covering each other's weaknesses. The battle only ended when Wukong appealed to the Buddha himself. All three demons were actually divine creatures. The azure lion was Manjusri Bodhisattva's mount. The yellow-tusked elephant belonged to Samantabhadra Bodhisattva, and the golden-winged Great Peng was subdued by the Buddha personally. The pattern behind the chaos. The journey included dozens more encounters. The single-horned rhinoceros king wielded the diamond snare that could capture any weapon. The grand saint of 9 spirits was 9 lion spirits merged into one being. The yellow-brow's great king possessed golden symbols that could trap and crush victims. 3 Taoist immortals, actually a tiger, deer, and antelope in disguise, challenged the pilgrims to contests of meditation and survival. Looking at these battles together reveals the deeper truth of Journey to the West. Many demons weren't random monsters, but celestial beings sent to test the pilgrims. The journey required Tang Sanzang to face exactly 81 tribulations before achieving enlightenment. Some represented Wukong's personal demons, like the Six-Eared Macaque symbolizing his violent nature. Others tested his loyalty, like the conflict with his sworn brother, the Bull Demon King. The pilgrimage wasn't just a physical journey from China to India, it was a spiritual transformation. Wukong began as the rebellious Monkey King who challenged heaven itself, fighting purely for glory and power. By journey's end, after battling every demon that stood between him and his master's goal, he became the Buddha victorious in strife. Each demon represented an obstacle not just to be defeated, but a lesson about duty, compassion, loyalty, and humility. Tang Sanzang never gained magical powers or learned to fight. His strength was moral conviction and the bonds he formed. Wukong's true victory wasn't defeating powerful demons with his staff. It was learning when to seek help, when to show mercy, and when to put his master's safety above his own pride. The demons of Journey to the West created the crucible that transformed a chaotic trickster into an enlightened protector, giving Chinese literature its greatest adventure epic that continues to inspire stories over 4 centuries later. If this journey into the realm of ancient mythical creatures sparked your curiosity, stay with us and help keep these legends alive. By subscribing and leaving a like, you join a growing circle of modern storytellers who breathe new life into forgotten tales.